Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome to another episode or lesson in Learning Tree the Fun with Tree Junior Pro. My name is Kwesi and I'm with Mark again. So welcome to everyone who has tuned in. And for today, we'll just basically, first of all, do our translations. Then after that, we'll see if any of you have any translations that you'd want, right? So let's begin. So the very first person that wanted us to answer something was from Lionel. So Lionel wanted to know a few things, right? So the first thing that he wanted to know was how was from Lionel. So Lionel wanted to know. So basically, Lionel wanted to know how to say work on it in Tree, right? So that is actually Duhuejuma. Sorry guys, today Mark will probably do most of the talking. I'm quite exhausted, so forgive me if I'm a bit quiet. I asked Mark if he can do most of the talking today, but please do send in your translations. We're here to help you as best as we can. So the second thing was still from Lionel. So he wanted to say, okay, I think you can go for that.
I said,
okay.
You know, so like he said, my wife or my husband or my spouse is not working on his responsibility. So your responsibility is wasadie.
Okay.
So asadie is responsibility.
100%.
Yeah, and my wife or my husband or my spouse is mehukafo. So your wife you guys say mehukafo. So mehukafo in Nina say there is not. Is not working on his responsibility.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, but I think when they say on his responsibility, that means it's a husband, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But at least generally, we're talking about a wife or a husband or a spouse.
Okay, thank you so much. Then I think the other thing is the other translation was from Daniel, right? So Daniel wanted to know the following, right? I think Daniel wanted to know what Ɛkwan bang meant in English, which was which way. So Ɛkwan bang is which way.
Which way?
Yeah. Then the other thing,
and also in some circumstances, what way can also be Ɛkwan bang. What way should we pass? Ɛkwan bang
like literally way, like roadway.
Road, yeah.
Okay.
So that the Ɛkwan is the road or the way. Bang, you are asking which one or what one or
Okay, 100%. Excuse me, guys. Then the next thing was from Daniel again, and Daniel wanted to know why do you have this? Why do you have this? Sorry, my eyes again. Which is adeɛ wo ye or adeɛ. So it's either two of them. So adeɛ wo adeɛ or adeɛ wo ye. So one of the two. And guys, remember, we are live just for an hour. So if you're live and you want anything translated directly from English to Tree, let us know and we do a live translation. We're hoping that Ezekiel will join, but he hasn't joined in yet. So once it comes on, he's our special guest today. He'll tell us who he is. He will tell us more about his channel and everything else. Because we promised the next time that we're live, we'll actually have him on. The next thing that Daniel wanted to know is as if. Do you want to go for this one?
Yeah, as if. Meaning ase. Or it can also be like, it's like.
Okay.
You know, it's like, or as if. So you say ase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 100%. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Then the next thing is, where are you? Why? Sorry, guys. Why are you walking so slow? Which in Tree will be adentina worenante bɔkɔɔ. So
adentina worenante bɔkɔɔ. Why are you walking so slow? You know, and I think in some instances, sorry. In some instances, I was adentina worenante nya.
Oh yeah.
When you say nya, meaning true. It's slow.
Yeah,
so someone can also put it that way. Adentina worenante nya sa or nya. You know, That's it.
That's true. That's very true.
Because for that, we shouldn't forget that we said "sa" is more like that. So when you say "I didn't worenante bɔkɔɔ saa," it's actually literally it means that why are you walking that slow? You know, of which that slow and so slow
is the same.
Yeah,
I understand. Thank you so much. That actually is helpful. The next thing that Daniel wanted to know is that is foolishness. All right. And the TWI one is a nkwaseasɛm or a gyimisɛm, which nkwaseasɛm is like it's stupidity or something like that. Yeah. So I'm not sure if you want to elaborate or add anything to it.
I think we will. Yeah, I think it's fine. A nkwaseasɛm.
Yeah.
A gyimisɛm. I think that this one will do for now.
All right.
Yeah.
Then the other thing is,
and I said, you know, adeɛ that is foolishness. But this one is the other way. It means it is not wise. Of which, if it is not wise, it's foolishness.
True. That's good. Thank you so much. Then the other thing that Daniel wanted to know was we can't. So I'm not sure if you can
Yɛntumi
and maybe a sentence just.
Yeah. For instance, Yɛntumi nkɔ. Let's say Yɛntumi nkɔ ehyiamu no.
Okay.
Meaning we can't go to the gathering or to the festival, so to speak. So it's like Yɛntumi nkɔ ehyiamu no.
100%.
That means we can't go to the gathering or we can't go to the festival.
Yeah. I hear you. Another thing was, what does that mean? Oh, okay, cool. Which is kyerɛ, which is literally what does that mean? Kyerɛ. And the other one is, do you want to go for this one?
He said, Wobɛka say. How will you say it?
Okay.
Or how do you say it? So Wobɛka say.
Okay.
Or so, how will you say it? Yeah, I think.
So I think he had the Wobɛka saying and wanted it in English. What
how
it
will you
meant.
say it? Yeah.
Okay, cool. 100%. So the next thing is I start in TWI. Mishasia. And I said Mishasia.
Okay. Mishasia, I start in TWI. That means Mishasia ewo TWI.
No,
that means I start in TWI. That's what you want to say.
I think he wanted to say, what is I start in TWI?
Oh, when I start. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Mishasia, I start.
All right.
Free aseɛ.
Sweet. Okay, that's great. That's 100%. I think let's do 2 more. Then I see that Ezekiel has joined. Then we'll add you to the stream. Then you can tell us more about yourself, about your channel. So let's do 2 or 3 more. Then Ezekiel, you come in. Thanks for joining. So sweet. The other thing is, the place is noisy, which is literally dede.
Which literally it's more like a ho. It's like that side or that place.
Yes.
You know, so you actually understand when the person dede. That means you are, there's a particular place you are telling the person that side is very noisy. So
yes.
Dede.
100%. Then the one before Ezekiel joins us is bring it out, which is fapie or abɔnten, which is fapie is literally bring it out. Abɔnten is bring it outside.
Yeah,
literally translated. Guys, well, Ezekiel, let's add Ezekiel to the stream. Hi, Ezekiel.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, Joseph. Hi. Is it Mike?
Yes. How are you doing?
Good. I'm good. How are you guys?
We are good. Thanks for joining,
It's a pleasure. The pleasure is all mine.
Oh wow, you are our first guest actually ever.
Yeah,
you are our first guest, so thank you so much for actually coming through. We really appreciate you coming through.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Sweet. So tell us about yourself and your channel as well.
So yes, I'm Ezekiel, and I've been doing YouTube for a while. I've been following the boss man himself for a while. Underground. I've been commenting on his videos for some time now, but I think he noticed me not long ago. I appreciate the work Chi Junior Pro is doing. It's amazing. I'm somebody who's enthusiastic about the Ghanaian languages, about promoting Ghanaian languages, about promoting, local languages, or as would say, native languages. It is important that we understand that language is part of our identity, and as a result of that, we need to make sure we assert our rights to speak the languages that we are born with or have acquired. By means, it is important that that language forms part of our identity. So I'm very passionate about promoting native languages, promoting my local language, promoting Ghanaian languages, and speaking it. So I dedicate some of my time to promote my mother tongue, which is the Ga language. Which is also from Ghana. And I've built a channel, the Facebook group about it, where we put the speaking, the learning, the reading and writing of the language. So that's in a nutshell, how my passion with language is displayed. However, underground, there are a lot of things that we're doing as well in terms of promoting the language. And as I said, my passion is not just about promoting. My number one passion, yes, in terms of languages is promoting the language, but it's also to develop my language skill, to have the ability to be able to speak different languages, and also be able to form relationship, form a community of influencers, like being on this show with yourself, and let that sort of ethos guide me in how I relate to language in general. So yes, I have a channel, and like I said, that channel is called I Speak Ga, because we promote the Ga language, and we have a Facebook group, I Speak Ga as well, where we promote the language. But I'm somebody who learned Twi. I grew up with the Twi language. Of course, Ghanaian. I grew up with the Twi language. I learned it, but my proficiency doesn't give me the authority to like yourself. I listened to your story, by the way, of how you maintain the language outside of Ghana, growing up in the south. You said, and all that, and South Africa, if I got it right. And I find it amazing how the passion that maybe your parents put into making sure that you retain the language. I can see how much value they put on that, and I can see that you place value on that, and that is why you're promoting. That is the passion. That's what drives me, and I believe that's what drives you. And I'm very honored to be with you guys.
No, thank you so much for coming on. And what I'll do is, you sent me your channel ID and your Facebook, right? Is it possible for you to send me through the private chat here? I'm not sure if you can. If you can't, what I'll do is I'll put it in the description section at the end. It'll be part of my description. So don't worry about it. So guys, I'll put it right at the top where you'll find Ezekiel's Facebook and YouTube channel as well. So guys, he's one of the guys that actually comment on the channel a lot. And I think the last time we have a live session, I was actually impressed that he was actually going on and on. I'm like, you know what, we'll invite him through, because it's always nice to have people that are actually talking to us and are interactive, because it makes it nice. So
I think we must also learn Ga. Sorry. I must go and look at the channel. I was subscribing just now, so that I can be able to speak Ga. It's only some few words like Tete. only 1 or 2 stuff that we can only say.
Because we're checking good morning and good afternoon. So like,
on your juba.
yes, they're like, wow, man, no, that's nice. That's really, really nice. So I know that Ezekiel is still here. Let's see. Okay, Daniel was saying, guys, hi Daniel, how are you doing? We're still doing Daniel's translations. Then, hi guys, what is okay?
It's a makoma atomy.
Is it what is it? Atomy. Atomy. Why?
I think he was supposed to say makoma atomy yem.
He didn't finish it.
I guess so. Because I believe that's how it's supposed to be. Makoma atomy yem.
Yeah, I know. So
yeah, I think that's what he was trying.
What's the best way to translate that? He is calm. Like so akuma to yem. What's the best way to put it?
It's more like you become more relieved. So
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So if you're relieved. So I hope Daniel, that's great.
Oh, you are. Well, it depends on contextually, because if you say makuma tomiyem, like you said, maybe I'm relieved, or let's say you are impressed, so to speak, with regards to something, you know, or better still, when you say makuma atomiyem, meaning there's that.
it reminds me of my mom, but I'll tell you the story.
Now you become calm, as in what you were expecting. You have met your expectation, so to speak.
Yeah, I remember my mom back in the day when they were writing exams, right? And you find that I didn't study. Then what will happen is when the day comes or the day before, they tell me that, you know what, we're not writing anymore. Then she'll be like, I'm like, yeah.
that is not coming on again.
Because I'm not writing anymore. Ezekiel, do you want us to translate anything? Maybe 1 or 2 things you want us to translate live for you before we go to the list? Anything you want? Or are you okay?
Yeah, well, there's this word I've been asking a lot from Tree speakers, native Tree speakers, and they've not been able most of the time to give me a good translation. A good translation. The word is achem.
Okay.
And it's from the Psalm 23.
Talks about, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the line is a bit bad, but from that, how would you translate it?
Before, let me ask him. So when you ask people, what was the translation they gave you in relation to that? Because I know mostly a chem doesn't go alone. Yeah.
Yeah, they usually waffle and fuffle. They usually waffle. They don't really give me a translation, if I should put it. You know, they're like a chem.
Because it doesn't go alone, and that's why they are always fumbling. Because it's just like, you know, when you say, I remember a song that's a long time ago, maybe in the 2000s or in the 1990s somewhere. Who sang this? They said Marco Chem. If you remember that song, Marco Chem. In terms enough for Rade. There was a song sung by, I think, this lady. There's one lady. Recently, he was on UTV on Nana McBrown's show, and what it meant was that it's more like it's like an appellation. You know, it's like trying to kind of how do I put it? Glorify God, you understand, in that manner. So you say, Makuchem ni erade. Mostly you will see that the person will say Makuchem, or maybe the Psalms you were talking about. I believe that he said Makuchem and maybe added something to it, possibly. Am I getting it wrong? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think
is that the staff or the set?
Staff.
No. I understand what you're saying. When you say a staff, it could be because, like you said,
it's from
Okay,
It's from
then
it's Psalm 23. You know where it says, "My rod and my staff." Your
my
rod,
rod and
that's where that gem is. Is it the staff?
Okay, very good. So if he says like what you say, my rod and my staff, they comfort me, right? Right?
I think there's a bit of latency.
So in this case, like what I was saying, I said,
Yes.
So it's like someone who you are going to a war, as an example. So God is more like your, let me say, your shield, one way or the other. You know, it's like he's the one who covers you, or he's the one who kind of protects you, or the one who kind of he's, how do I put it? He's there to kind of fight your battle for you. So most people will say "Makuchem ni," meaning that in war, he's like you said, maybe the staff of which it helps you to kind of fight your battle. So I wouldn't be surprised when they said my rock and my rod and my staff, they comfort me.
Wow.
Did you get me?
That's good.
All right. I think it's just the latency between us, because I feel as if this is getting more interesting. Oh, sorry. Hope the little one is okay.
Some kind of latency, isn't it?
Yes, there is. So I'm not sure which end it is, but we are sorry for that. Is there any other thing you want us to translate before? Because I know that you said you won't be here for long. Then we'll do the other translations from the other guys. So maybe one more from you before we say our goodbyes.
Yes. How would you into tree, please?
How would you?
I think the network there is.
Can you repeat that? Or better yet, just that you can't type, I would say you should type it for us. Then we'll quickly.
International.
Or international in tree. You know what I want to say?
you know.
But that's not international. Oh man, no. Sorry.
You know one thing with tree is that there are some words we coin them, and there are some words we also look at. We actually use expressions to kind of explain them. For instance, if someone says international, we are, when overseas is amanone, right? Or amanamai, like what you said, like what is amanamai? It's more like countries over countries.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Which
Multiple
is
countries.
multiple countries. Amanamai. So if you say amanamai, you can say international. Yes, amanamai for. When you say amanamai for, then you're talking about internationally.
Okay.
I believe you got me.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you say international, it's amanamai, which is multiple countries, which in turn comes to play and say that international. So it's amanamai, So when someone says amanamai for, then it's like you are qualifying it. That's why it will be internationally. But if it's international, you can say amanamai.
Good.
Good.
Can I add this one?
Okay, cool. You can.
I hear the three word for I hear the three word for companies are usually said to be fidie de adwimba. What about the mouse of the computer? Computer mouse.
Okay.
Because whenever
mouse.
whenever you say mouse, we're always talking about the crowd, right?
Yes, that's what I was thinking of.
And me, I will not be surprised when someone say a crowd, but generally you will not really get any tree word for it.
Genuine tree word.
Genuine tree. But of course, we know a mouse is a crowd. But with regards to computer
mouse, honestly, I wouldn't know. I personally wouldn't know.
No, just that you can say maybe the device, for instance, like I said, in tree, we always use the expressions or the way it's explained. If we don't have a direct word for it, we use it to explain it in tree. For instance, this one is a device we use, for instance, to click, as an example, to click something. So you can even say a fidia, you understand? Which literally it means that the device that is being used to click, or we used to kind of look for something. But there wouldn't be a direct word for that.
It's like there was a lesson that we did, right, about remote control.
Yes.
Where we don't have a direct word for remote control, and we use like a string of words to actually identify what a remote control is. So yeah. Let me see. Oh, okay. So I'm not sure if you're satisfied with that, and if you are, we would like to say that thank you for joining. What I'll do is in my description section, right, I'll put your channel and your Facebook right at the top of the description, and I hope everyone will go check out your YouTube channel, and hopefully they learn Ga. I think from what I'll do is from today at least I'll learn one word a day.
At least I know Tete. How are you, right? At least we know Saneni. No, it's a problem.
Yes.
At least we know let's AYA.
You know what? By the end of this year, I'm going to construct a sentence in Ga.
So AYA. I remember when I used to go to Accra. That means it's very loud. The other, it's really. So we will learn the Ga. I'll try.
I'll try and construct a sentence.
I had a lot of Ghanaian, a lot of Ga friends there in Adisada College. So,
oh, thank you so much.
God bless
you.
Yeah,
that was
I'm seeing the passion. And be part of this show today. Continue the good work. I'm working and I'm learning. Day in, day out. God bless you.
Oh, we're so grateful. We really appreciate you.
And like you said, we will keep promoting your channel too.
Yes, we will. We will. So thank you so much. You'll be in the description section. Then I think in my next video, I'll mention you again next week, Sunday. I'll put it there. I mean, the pre-recorded one. I'll put your channel in Facebook and let people know. Then hopefully get more subscribers, because it's all about growing our channels, right? So thank you so much for joining. Then we'll get back to Daniel's questions. So thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. We know that you had to be somewhere after this.
Yes.
Bye.
To teaching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then go well. Bye. And I hope it all goes well. Bye. Sweet. Okay, cool. So before we go back to our translations, thanks again, Ezekiel. We really appreciate having you here. Then let's do this. Daniel wanted to. What would you?
I think Daniel should be an ever, I guess.
What would you guys say is the best way to speak TWI fluently because I started an app where you can speak TWI to promote what?
To speak TWI to people.
To people. Oh, sorry.
Would that be a good way to learn?
Yeah, I think that'd be a great way to learn. Provided you're chatting with people, right? I think that'd be an awesome way. Provided there's a one-on-one interaction with people, that'd be awesome.
And I think it's every language. I think every language, you see, the more you speak, the more you become fluent.
Yeah, you know, one of my secrets when I'm not home, right? I used to go to Ghana barbershops, like barbershops with Ghanaians, right? Owned by Ghanaians. Sit there, I won't tell them I was Ghanaian. Just sit there and hear them talk. Just to kind of like hear the language. So it was great that Mark actually came into the picture and life was good because we could speak TWI here and there, which made it even nicer. So that was great. Let's go back to, I can't even remember what was the last thing Daniel was asking? I think we did that one, didn't we?
Which one? Yeah, we did that.
How does that? We did that one. This place is noisy. Oh, wait, we did that one. Bring it out. We did that one. We did not do this one.
We did the reason is because we had already done the as if. You remember we did the as if.
Yes. So as if is as an example.
Yeah.
So he or she has put on a sad face as if he or she is hungry. So we just needed an example of that for you. Mmɔbɔmmɔbɔ is sad face, or just you're adding. You're acting as though you're sad. It's too dark. Is a yesumdudo. Yeah, it's too dark.
And sometimes you say a yesum kebri.
Okay, kebri. I don't know. No, that one.
You hear someone say yesum kebri.
That one I don't know.
Thick darkness.
Oh, that one I do not know.
So
I do not know that one.
That means it's dark or it's too dark. Or yesum kebri. The moment you hear kebri, that means you are talking about thick darkness. It's very, very dark.
I have no idea. I didn't know that word. So Daniel, thanks to you, I learned something. Let me see. Oh, sweet. Oh, cool. So Ezekiel is saying, thank you very much for having me on the show. It was a great opportunity. God bless you all. Thank you so much. God bless you too, Ezekiel. Are you able to translate the following words for us, please? All right, cool. Just send it through. Then Ezekiel will add it to the list. Then the next one was, what were we here? It's too dark.
Too dark.
Then I think he wanted to know, how do you say this in TWI? Wobɛtumi Wobɛka no saying TWI. Also, literally, yeah, sorry. Literally, what he wanted to know was Wobɛka no saying TWI, what it meant, I guess, and that is, how do you say that? How do you say it in TWI? Then the other one was, how do you say something in TWI? So something.
Okay.
Oh, bribi. Bribi something, right?
Yeah, bribi something.
Yeah, 100%. Then the next one is, what season
is it in Ghana? What season is it in Ghana?
Okay.
Yeah, and we're trying to elaborate it.
Oh, cool.
Because we don't really have season, but mostly it's like mre.
Sorry, I was thinking of soccer. Like which season? Sorry, I was going for soccer. I'm like, what?
But even if it is soccer, that's why season is a particular time, of the year. So season is a time. So in this regard, when you talk about time, you are talking about season. Like what you're saying, soccer season, of which soccer is English anyway. Let's say ball, because it's a coin word. Ball, mrenie, meaning that's the soccer season.
Yeah.
And like this one, it said mre or mre or bre muna Ghana was seseyara.
Okay.
What he's trying to say that what time is Ghana in now,
right now,
of which in this context he's talking about which season is Ghana in at this moment. Like an example, we have Opebre.
Okay.
Opebre, it's dry season.
Yeah.
Sutobre, it's rainy season. You understand? So Opebre, then you are talking about the dry season or the Hamatan, so to speak.
100%. let's do Daniel's last one. Then I think Ezekiel sent us something. Then we'll do Ezekiel's translation. So Daniel wanted to know, did I click on it? Yeah. How do you say always?
Brebiara.
Which is every well, I guess we don't have always.
Because it's synonymous. You know, always and every time or every day they are synonymous. You understand? Because if I say I do this every day,
yes,
you can say I do this always. You say, oh, I do this every time, which means I do this always.
That's true.
You know, so it's synonymous. That's why I said bre biara, meaning every time, which is synonymous to always. So you can use it, and you can say de biara, which is every day, or say da da, every time or forever. I remember there was a time where we translated it to be forever, but in this context, when you say da da, it's every day.
Oh, okay, all right.
Which is da always.
Always.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Ezekiel had the 6 translations. Okay, cool. That's good. So the first one is it common?
He said it is common.
It is common. Sorry, guys. You know what? I had a busy day in my eyes. Okay, is it common?
You know, in English, when we say something is common, I guess maybe you'll be able to. When I say something is common, that means that then everyone can do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's easy to do it. You understand? Or it can be that it's like, you know, so like what here you're seeing here when you say dear ebuswo, meaning it's something that everyone can do. You know, it's easy to do it.
Yeah.
So it is common.
Yeah.
So that means you can say that efo, which is it's very common or it's very easy to do it. You can also say die ebuswo, or you say die ebuswo, meaning it overflows. It's
which is common. It's like it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. You can see it everywhere.
Yeah. So common can be used as that.
Yeah, or you can say die enyena. Die enyena. When you say enyena, that means that thing is common. Enyena. Na enyena actually means that it's not difficult. That means it's not difficult to find it. So if something is not difficult to find it, it means that thing is very common.
True.
So you can say efo, nyena, or you can say ebuswo.
Thank you so much. Then the other one is I like to learn tree. Okay, that is simply in itself. I like to learn tree. Me pay trees. I don't know. Is there another way you can put it?
Yeah, that's fine. Me pay is I like. So I like to learn tree.
Then the third one is you are a great teacher. Okay, we can go for it.
When you say let's start from the ending and come. When someone is a teacher or training, and you know. And there's even a Ɛkwan word also for teacher. You
see that?
Of which this one you write it as in English, you will say TIKYANI, which actually tree is supposed to be T-E-K-Y. Oh, sorry, T-E-K-Y-A-N-E. It's a teaching. You understand? So he said you are a great teacher. We are papa.
100%.
We papa. You
100%.
are a great teacher.
100%. So the fourth one is tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself. You say,
I'm thinking of the easiest
way.
Yes, that's the easiest way.
That's the easiest way. Can't means speak. Or tell me. Yourself.
Yourself or your story.
Or your story. So tell me your story or tell me about yourself. Yes.
100%. Then 5, can you show me to the toilet, please?
Can you show me the toilet?
Oh, you know what? You can go. Guys, I'm sorry.
Oh, God is good.
Sorry, guys. I've had a long day. Okay, Mark.
Then can you show me the toilet? Ube to me, actually, no.
I haven't heard that one in years. Sorry, I'm laughing because
because when you say yane, that's toilet.
Yeah.
Yane, toilet.
Yes.
I think it's the way they put it, because ne is going to toilet.
Yeah.
So he said yane is toilet. So he said that ubetumi akyerɛ me, ubetumi, can you ubetumi akyerɛ me yane? Can you show me the toilet?
Then where do you?
Okay, added please. So me pouch.
Oh, me pouch. Okay, me pouch. Which match let me yane? 100%. Then the next one is where? Okay, before let me read. Then Mark will correct me because I might not see things. Where do you go to school? Suku. Borrowed word. Unless if there's another word for school, there should be another word for school. There should be another word for school.
Because school, in P, we say school, which is S-U-K-U-U. So it's a borrowed word.
Suku. Yeah.
I don't think there's another word. No. I only know of suku.
Yeah.
Which is a borrowed word.
Yeah, I didn't want to lie, but it's for now, suku work. So what we'll do is in the description, right? I'll try not to forget this. When it goes live, when it goes public, right? I will add these things that you put, Ezekiel. Then what you do is you get that translation. But thank you so much again. Then let's go back to the translation. The other person that needed stuff was Josiah. And when you're done with Josiah, then we go to our favorite proverb of the day. So we have how many? 20 minutes left. We're just making good time today. So Josiah wanted to say, it is too high, bring it down a bit. Okay, so in Tree, that would be, I didn't say it wrong, right? It is too high, bring it down a bit. Yeah. So in Tree, that would be Ewosoro dudu, fabra form kakra. So Ewosoro dudu, fabra form kakra. Then the next one is, this is the kind of behavior that I don't like. Ooh, okay, this is relate. Subai is behavior. I think I did it last week. Subai, what?
Subai say.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this kind of behavior.
Yeah.
Or Subai say, because I will say.
Okay.
Na mempe.
Yes.
So it's this kind of behavior that I don't like. Subai say or Subai say na mempe.
All right, sweet. Then the other one is, do you have any clothes to wash? It is. Do you have any clothes to wash? Which is who on tadia ubesi.
So it was supposed to be A.
I made a mistake there. Let me correct myself before ube. Right? Is there another spelling mistake?
Yeah, that's it. Ubesi.
Yeah, 100%. I just want to make sure we get it right. So who on tadia ubesi. Let's see. We have one more. Let's do translations and we come back. Would that also be school?
Adisuambia. Yeah, you can say Adisuambia. The reason why I will understand him when he said Adisuambia is because
it's like hospital, which is like
when he said addition means a learning place.
Yes, that's the thing.
So even in English
could work.
Yes, even in English,
a learning place is
a learning place is a school.
No,
so even if someone don't want to say school, because I want to go to the learning place. Well, just that ideally we know that a learning place is school. So when you say a learning place, you are just explaining the school.
100%. Then Daniel went, hey guys, what is Onyame?
Dadano.
Okay. The previous God.
Yeah, it's like
okay.
Yeah, so people use it for songs. Onyame Dadano. It's like the ancient God. Okay. Put it that way. So ancient.
Yes. Ezekiel is right. Is the God of old.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ezekiel. You are 100%.
It's an ancient God.
Yes. God of old. 100%. Then let me see this one. Should I not obey my father? Okay. I think I made a mistake here. Let me quickly fix that mistake before I go on, because I'm just seeing this now. Yeah, I think everything looks right now. Okay, do you want to go for this, Mark?
And what say? And what say?
Which is
me papa.
Yes,
which is true. So for and what say?
Shouldn't
that's the first one. Me papa. Shouldn't I listen to my father, or shouldn't I obey my father? And you see, there's a slash. It's and say me papa.
Which is also
must I not, or should I not listen to my father or obey my father? And the reason why we added asem and ana, because when you say asem, the words of your father, which is when we say and what say me papa asem. Should I not obey my father? The reason we added ana is to stress, is like to make an emphasis on what the person is saying. That should I not listen to my father? So that's why we added ana.
Yeah.
I know in some other context, when you say ana, it means or.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, but in this context, it's actually emphasizing on the fact that should he not listen or obey the father? Yeah. So he said,
that's true.
And what say me papa na, papa semana. Are you trying to tell me not to listen to my father? Yeah.
No, I hear what you're saying. That's completely right. Then it's time for Mark's part, which is literally Proverbs. So I'm not sure what Proverbs Mark has today, but we can try and share.
Actually, there were two of them that I just want us to kind of elaborate on or kind of talk about. There are some proverbs, sometimes we get it wrong in how we say it. As an example, they will say that you hear someone saying that se usro awarijaya na unya warepa.
Okay, yeah, that's true, because if you're afraid,
that's what they are saying, though.
Yeah, so usra warijaya na unya. So basically, if you're in a marriage, right, and you're scared of it failing, or you're scared of
it's because they said it's a usro awarijaya unya warepa. That's what people say.
It's a unya awar. Unya awarepa.
Of which I don't think it's right to say that if you are afraid of a divorce, what do you call it? If you are afraid of a divorce, you will never get a good marriage.
No, I think
if that's the case, that means everyone will just be going, you divorce this, or you go, you divorce this, or you go, you divorce that. But actually, it's supposed to be that se usro se ubejaya unya warepa.
Oh, so usro se ubejaya. Yes.
Se usro se ubejaya unya warepa. It means that if you are afraid to leave, or you are afraid of divorce, you will get a good marriage, because you are afraid, you want to do anything possible to make it work.
Yes, 100%, because that's what I was thinking of.
You understand?
That would be the most logical one.
Yes. So I said, se usro se ubejaya unya warepa. So it's not what people always say that se usro awarijaya unya warepa. Like, really?
No, I think they're trying to say that, I guess if you're scared of divorce, as you put it, then you will never get married, or you never have a successful marriage, because you're always thinking of that negativity in your head. Then it will never happen. But I hear what you're trying to say.
So se usro se ubejaya unya warepa. And there's another one. Mostly you hear people saying that se wa ma unyanku entwa nkunwa untwedu. You've heard it before.
Yeah, but okay, maybe we can explain that one.
Because mostly people say that so wama unyanku se wama unyanku entwa nkunwa untwedu.
So you should let your I want to say your person, because uyonku is like the next
friend,
person,
or the next person, or your neighbor. Yeah.
Okay,
so let's say the other person. Just put in the other person.
So the other person has to get 9 right before you get 10. I'm trying to put the chang kunwa.
What they were actually, or people actually, the perception behind it was that, so because after 9 you go to 10, right? So the way people put it, so when meaning that if you do not let the other person cross 9, you can't cross to 10.
Like, I get your point there.
You understand?
That way, yeah.
Yeah. But in actual fact, this is the proverb. Se wa ma onyanku entwa ankwa unche endu.
Oh.
That's how it's supposed to be. But you see, it sounds
the same.
It's people always kind of
it sounds the same.
Se wa ma onyanku entwa ankwa unchendu. Which literally means that, let's put it this way. We are all going somewhere. Let's say we are all crossing the river as an example. And someone is behind me. I don't want the person to cross to the other side. If I don't want the person to pass, then me, I can't ever get to the end.
No, because you're blocking them.
Because I don't want him to come. So if I don't want him to come, I will always do my stuff not to make the person get to the end of the road. Then you can't get there. It is only when you get there or you allow the person free movement, whatever the person is doing,
you can also
then you just concentrate on what you are doing and you go. That is when you will be able to arrive. So one ma onyonku encha ankwa uncha inu.
Oh wow.
So in actual fact, what it's trying to say in life, people always don't want the good of the others.
Oh yeah. Sure.
We always want to be the one there, up there. We don't want these people to get to us. But don't forget that as you are moving, the person will also be behind you. But if you think you don't want the person to go
then
or pass you or whatever, then you will never go.
No, 100%.
Sometimes someone will pass you somewhere.
Like it or not.
That's life. Someone may be ahead of you, someone may be behind you. Those behind you want to come forward.
You also want to somebody you passed.
You understand? So if you are really thinking about the one behind you, thinking that I don't want this one to get to me, then you will never arrive where you are going. So in life, it's more like what we were talking about with Ezekiel Johnson. You help each other. You push forward. You push the channels, both channels. As you are moving, he's also moving.
No, that's
it's just
true.
like holding someone's hand. If I hold your hand and I take it up like this, my hand. Where is my hand?
It's up there.
It's also up there. You understand? My hand is also up there. But if I say, let me just keep his hand, I don't want him to come up. Then my hand will also still be down there.
That's true.
So say one ma onyonko, say one ma onyonko entwa nkwa unchendo.
Yep. Now I understand.
So there's those two proverbs I know people always kind of mix them. And then the last one, it just came in mind. It says that openyini due mate mante. I remember when we were learning proverbs that we used to say openyini due mante mante. We used to say openyini due mante mante.
Okay.
But actually it was openyini due mate mante.
Okay. I don't want to get it wrong. So what does that one mean?
You don't want to get it wrong. So an elder, sometimes you pretend as if you heard it or it's like you didn't hear it. It means that it's not everything that you have to talk about, or you have to also kind of poke your nose into it.
Oh.
Sometimes things may come. At times someone will say choose your battles, so to speak. It's not everything that you just want to you also want to say some. There are some things you just have to leave it. Let's sleeping doctor. Just pretend as if we didn't hear it. So it's openyi due mate mante. It's like I heard it. It's like I didn't hear it. So then there are some issues as an elder you will deal with it. There are some issues, just leave it. Let those ones who are dealing, let them deal with it. Pretend as if we didn't even hear about it.
100%. That actually makes sense. So Daniel wanted to know what is
Obatampa?
Okay. Obata is a woman. Such a good woman.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's a good woman. So Daniel, Obatampa is good woman. Then Ezekiel wanted to know this. I think you wanted. Can you kindly translate these? Okay, sweet. So I'll remember to also add these. Sorry.
Said, don't worry me and Jimmy.
Oh, sorry.
I think we've actually translated that. We've done that before.
Yeah. So
don't worry me and Jimmy or Enhame. Don't bother me. Don't worry me. Don't disturb me. Don't trouble me.
What is your problem? What's Sam saying? You can say that.
Yeah, you can say what's Sam saying, or you can say how they saying.
Okay.
What's your problem?
Yeah.
Because how is a problem.
Yes. So okay, no, that's true. That's
yeah.
true. That's
You can
true.
say what's something saying, like you said, or you can say, oh, how they saying? What's your problem? This person is busy being you. Oh, how they saying? What's your problem?
I like that.
Yeah, understand.
Why are you worried? Didn't we just do that?
Why are you worried? Adentina.
It can't be one word.
You want to use a word for it because we said hame. So you can say, why are you worried? Adentina. When you look at someone said, I didn't know why basa as an example, I didn't know why basa.
Yes.
That means I can see that something is not right with you.
Yeah.
Something is wrong with you. Or I didn't know. I didn't know. I say basa will help you. Or you can say I didn't know. You know, there are so many words.
Yeah, that's what it can't. You know, one word, but basa will be the best word.
Why are you worried? I didn't know why basa.
Yeah. Then no one listens to me. Okay. Then what is your best food? Okay. Do you want to go for that one? That is true.
What food do you like best? Which is what is your best food?
Yeah, pepper. Yes, pepper. No, 100%. Don't worry. Ezekiel, like I said, because it takes like 2 to 3 days for this thing to go public after being live. It takes like a day or two. So I will have all these translations listed out for you. Then you have it then. Then we have Daniel saying, and please.
Daniel Doku. I think you are an ever. Let us know. I think you are an ever because Doku, F1.
Please let Mark know. Then, and please, would movies be a good way to learn TWI as well? Because you. Oh yeah. 111. No, it's true. You know what? Okay, when I was a child. Okay, not when I was a child. Because child means I was very small. When I came to South Africa the first time, right? I had to learn a lot of languages, right? And I knew none, because none of the languages actually are similar to our languages. So what I did was, I used to watch cartoons. I still love cartoons. So what I used to do is there was Spider-Woman cartoons in Tsonga. So I used to watch those. I did not understand them, but I think when you're a child, you learn quicker. After 3 to 4 months, I was fluent. And of course, I used to hang around with friends. And nowadays, I'm into anime. And what I do is, it's funny sometimes that I'm watching these things and I'm reading the subtitles, and I'm starting to get the words now.
So even it helps me when I watch those soapies. Of course, I don't understand the language, but I have to always read the subtitles to be able to understand what the person is saying.
And a few words will click, a few words will stay behind, which is great. So watching movies in another language helps. If it doesn't have subtitles, it's a bit tricky because you don't know what they're saying at all. But at least if it does, you can make sense of what they're trying to say.
You see me when I'm watching it, you see all my attention is sometimes my wife would say that I'm not even, my mind is not there because I'm reading the subtitles. If I don't read the subtitles,
you'll be lost.
I won't be able to understand what is going on. But gradually I'm learning.
Yeah. So so movies are great. So movies app. Okay, please ask Mark. What? Please. Mark, I don't know, but my dad is from Tema. Okay. I like Daniel. His honesty is nice.
I don't know. Yeah, because when I hear the Doku, the Doku is actually an ever surname.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Doku. So that's why I'm asking, because Tema, who is from Tema? Well, if you are from Tema, that means, like you said, maybe he grew up.
Oh, yeah.
So I believe he's mostly into garden.
Then Daniel, where in the world are you? Because I'm guessing you're not in Ghana.
And I'm not surprised because you see, if you know, Gans and Evers, they intermarry. They are very close anyway. It's 2 hours from each other. So I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Oh man. If you can tell us, Daniel, where in the world you are, then that would be great. I think what we're gonna do, we will come with some sort of structure. Oh, you're in Canada. Wow, that is amazing. And
that's why I'm surprised you said I'm from Tema.
Yeah,
there's no one from Tema.
Oh wow, Canada. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way from Canada. And you know what? Apps are great, movies are great, but seeing that you have your dad around, just pester him every now and then as well. And thanks for actually joining us every time and Daniel is one of the few people that ask questions every week.
Yeah.
You know, my wife the last time was Daniel sent 9 translations. I'm like, no, shame. Daniel wants to learn. Let him learn.
Next time when you come, we will ask your dad or whoever, where are you from? He will tell you. Then you tell us.
I think we'll try and do something every week. Not every week, because I think we'll have this probably depending on our schedule, because nowadays we're just too busy. Maybe once a month. Then we'll pick who, I don't know how, we're talking about it, who we can have online. Today we had Ezekiel. It was great having him. We appreciate him and his support. Maybe whenever we go live, we have somebody else. Maybe next time might be Daniel with your dad. That'd be great.
Wow.
That would be nice. If Daniel, my dad doesn't really help me. Okay, you know what? Your dad is busy with work. And here we're hoping you come online with your dad, even if it was 5 minutes, just to see your face and your dad and have a chat. But if your dad is a busy man, we understand. But we can't kind of come with a way to have people at least 5 to 10 minutes to have a one-on-one with people, tell us who they if they have any channel they want to what they promote or how they're doing, so that we see you guys. But that to be in the future. Mark and I still need to sit and figure out how to do that. Then with that, I think it's past time. While we do that, guys, this is perfect. This is Ezekiel's Facebook page, and below is his YouTube channel for his channel. Yeah, so please check it out as well. Go to his Facebook page. I'll put in the description section when this thing goes public, and I'll also, so you can go check out his Facebook and also check out his channel. And guys, please do subscribe, support him as well. Let's help each other grow and promote the language, right? And Mark, do you want to talk about the lessons? Because nobody has really, remember the lessons we're talking about?
Yeah, is it the private lessons, right?
Yeah, the private lessons, because we're supposed to have some. There was a point where the traction was there and now it has faded away. So we're not sure if people are still interested. If you are, great. Let us know. If you're not, it's fine. At least those that are interested in this will be learning either way. So we appreciate you guys. And please remember to tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell as much people as you want. Let them come to the channel. Let them watch it. If they enjoy it, you know what, they'll subscribe. If they don't, at least they watch something. You know, we're just trying to help promote the channel. And Mark can tell you what he does as well. So Mark.
Yeah, Dominion Outreach TV, actually.
I should have yours somewhere here as well. I just have your email address.
Dominion Outreach TV is actually a prayer channel. It's we kind of try to encourage each other. We pray for each other. We inspire each other. It's more like taking charge of your own life. So the channel is Dominion Outreach TV. You can search for it, Dominion Outreach TV, and you will see the logo, Voice of Dominion Outreach. We are also on Facebook, Voice of Dominion. And go and like the page, because from Mondays to Friday, there's always devotional messages there.
Yeah, that is Mark's channel. So you can check it out as well. Do support as well, subscribe as well, and leave comments for him as well. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Is there any other thing we're missing?
I think we're still hoping that people, those who wanted private lessons, they can still message us on either Facebook or even the comment section. I remember you send emails around. Yeah,
this is our email address. If you want, either contact me or Mark or both of us. If you contact me, Mark will know. If you contact Mark, I will know. Or you send the emails to those email addresses. What I'll do is on every live session that we have, I'll put these 2 email addresses for everyone to see. So that'll be great. I think it's been an hour now. If nobody has anything, it's 7 o'clock here in South Africa, so it's a bit late, and we're working most of the day, so we're a bit tired. Let's see. Yeah, about that. How much does it cost? Oh yeah, with that one, I think we structured it as 30 minutes, and that was how much for those 30 minutes? I think it was $10.
Yeah.
$10 for 30 minutes, but we just want to start off with 30 minutes and see how things actually go on. But what I'll do is I'll put everything in the description section, the hour, the rate, and what else. Depending, because we're hoping to get at least 10 people. If we can get 10 people, then to be more sensible. So if you were to join, that would be great. We need 9 more people. Then what we'll do is at least we'll have the lessons with you guys. Then that'd be nice. Then we'll take it from there. But
yeah, the $10 USD because it's in Canada.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, USD $10. Then what we do, that'd be per lesson. Then we start from beginners to all the way, right? So I'll put that in the description section as well. So if you guys are interested, like I said, our email addresses, then if we get the 10 people, then we will contact each one of you. Then we'll see how we actually formulate a class where you guys can all join and we teach you. Or you might want yours to be a bit different. Then we can teach you on the side as well, like private lessons as well. So we can structure that. So thank you, Daniel. Okay, time. Okay, so what time will it be here when you guys do it in Canada time? Because you guys are like 6 hours ahead. No, that's if that's the case, right? If we know it's 6 hours ahead, for an example, let's say it's 7 o'clock here in South African time, right? So that would be literally
1 o'clock there.
2 or 3 o'clock. Well, it's 7 now.
7, so it should be
6
1,
hours.
Yeah, because
that's 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So that would be like 1 o'clock Canada time, right? So if it's just 30 minutes won't hurt anyone, right? Then we can decide on the time zones and see, you know what, which is the latest we can have. So we might actually have the latest on a Sunday. We'll try and do it on a Sundays. Then 7 would be great. Even if it's 8, it's fine here in South African time. Then it's 2 p.m. your side. But we can all decide when the time comes in, because they're all in different time zones. So we need to know the earliest or the latest for you guys. But yeah, thanks for inquiring. We really, really appreciate it. So guys, please spread the word from Mark and me. Please do stay safe. Next week, please do send your translations. Please make sure by Friday all your translations are done. Like I said, I translate at most 14 translations in a week, like in one lesson, because or else it gets too long. So 14 max. When I get the 14, I stop. I don't do anymore. That will move over to the following week. So Friday will be the cutoff time so I can prepare. Then Sunday goes live as usual. So with lots of love from the both of us. See you, well, not next week, but we'll let you guys know. Cheers and thanks for joining.
Sure.
Bye.